Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. And it's funny, they showed us this picture for Club Grayskull members that was, it said on there, in honor of She-Ra, Princess of Power, 40th anniversary. And it was supposed to be a new figure they were going to reveal, but as Club Grayskull members, we got a quick glimpse at what it could possibly be. And my eyes fixated on this picture right here first. And I thought, oh, are we going to get a Swift Wind? And I was all excited, thinking Swift Wind and everything else. But then my eyes went to the other parts of the page, and I saw that there were more to it than just Swift Wind. We had these bird feet and bird legs from a comic. And then immediately I knew who it was. It was Vultak. So we did get this figure actually in classics, the first time we've seen it actually in plastic, and here he is. Here's the figure we got with classics. Now, I was never just a huge fan of this figure, but of course, to be a completist, I got him, but I did like his cool bird feet. Let me get a light on here, hold on. And I was hoping we would see a Harpy made that would have similar bird feet, but female, obviously. And then, of course, he has these really cool wings that were actually used with a DC Universe for Hawkman. It's the same wings that they use. So that's pretty cool that we had these wings on there mounted on the armor. And I actually bought an extra one. Actually, not right away. It was actually later, because I wanted to potentially use it as a custom sometime down the future to reuse those wings for some other figure at some time. Now, you know he's a member of the Horde because he has the Hordak bat on his chest right there. He does have some kind of weird red buggy eyes. And he did come with two accessories. This leash type thing. I don't know if he has an invisible animal and he's walking around like that invisible leash you see at fairgrounds people buy for their invisible dog. Or if he actually uses it to capture some kind of animals that you can get separately. Or if he used it to capture one of She-Ra's little friends. I don't know enough about the cartoon, the She-Ra cartoon, where he uses this, so you may have to fill me in as we go along. He also came with this crossbow. It looks like a bird. There it is. The bird crossbow. So, it's probably still in my box. I didn't grab it out when I grabbed the figure out. So, there we go. And sure enough, a couple days later, they showed the figure. And here he was, Vultak, just as I remember him from the classics. Now, I was really hoping for a more She-Ra-centric type thing like Swift Wind. And this figure's okay. It's not spectacular. It's okay. But one thing that did excite me was they have some box art. Before I go, let's take a look at some other pictures of Vultak. That's the same picture, just less of it. He has this cool little robot that's included too. That's pretty cool. And here's another picture of the robot. Angry little robot with arms like a octopus or something. Kind of crazy. There we go. There he is. He is pretty cool looking. Pretty cool looking robot. But what excited me was, check this out. Here is our Vultak in a box. Vultak in a box. And it's for the 40th anniversary. Now, people that are Club Grayskull members get first chances at buying him. And so I'm still debating if I'm going to get him or not. I haven't decided yet. But something that does excite me that I mentioned a minute ago is the back of this box. Here's the back of the box. And we can see he's got multiple robots, so that kind of stinks. If you want to have a robot army of his, he's got 3 here. You have to get 3 of him. And you'll see on the website in a few minutes there's a restriction to how many you can get. But then they have She-Ra here. And it's a pretty cool looking She-Ra. It's the one we got. But then they have Bo. And I am excited about getting Bo. Because as a kid, I always imagined Bo would look like a regular He-Man figure. And when they released him in classics, he did look like a regular He-Man figure, unlike the Bo that they released back in the 80s. So I am excited. Hopefully the Bo will look like all the other Origins figures, have some actual muscle on him and not just some thin dude. So that will be cool. Cool, cool. All right, with that, let's go ahead and check out the website now that we have interrogated all the pictures they have of him. So let's minimize this. And so here's the Mattel website. And they do have a cool sale on figures. And I actually did click here and get some figures. In fact, the figure I got was the oversized Horde Trooper. Believe it or not, I actually ordered 3 of these guys at that price. And when I ordered them, I was a little disappointed because it says limit 3. I wanted to get more than 3. So I did contact them and say, hey, if you want to sell these and they're on clearance anyway, make it more than 3. Don't make it so you only have 3 maximum, because we want to get 4, we want to get 7, we want to get 13. We want to have a Horde army. We just don't want 3. So anyway, hopefully they write back to me and they release this limit, because I can't buy any more. When I'm signed in, it says you've reached your limit. And my wife's like, just have your son get some for you. But then they don't get the cool extra discount for being a member. So we'll see what they say. If they change the quantity of restricted amount, then I will go back and buy some more. All right, you have to scroll way down, way down, way down, past Barbie, past everything else, past the 80th anniversary, past all these little quick ads, and oh, there he is, way down here. We got 16 hours left, so tomorrow morning he will be available. By the time I air this, it'll be less than 16 hours, so make sure you check the link in the description, and then click explore, and there he is. Only $20, Mr. Crab, and you can get him. So that's pretty cool. But a limit, only 1 per customer, only 1. So there will be no army building this cool little robot, because you can only get 1, just 1. Anyway. So it tells us here to celebrate the 40th anniversary of She-Ra, Princess of Power. Let's see if I can. Oh, there you go. We've brought Vultak to the Origins line. Introduced in 1985 as Hordak's cowardly zookeeper, our bumbling fool sneers with a classic cartoon look and features detachable wings and taloned feet that enable him to patrol Eternia's skies and capture the innocent creatures of the Forest of Freedom. An accompanying metallic Zootron robot serves as a prison guard, keeping stock of all Hordak specimens in the Fright Zone. Dun 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 dun. All right, there we go. So, what I need to know from you: are you going to get this? Are you going to get 1? If you buy 1, you got to pay shipping and handling for 1. And that's what really kills me, why I'm really debating if I want to pay my $20 and then add on my shipping and handling for just 1 figure. That's why usually I get 3, so I can save on shipping and sell the other 2. But 1, it like this totally limits us. Now I am going to take a look and see if I can put this in my cart, and then maybe go to the clearance section that I just showed you guys a minute ago, and see if I can't maybe throw on an extra Masters of the Universe figure at the same shipping, even though they're shipped at different times. Why isn't this working? Oh, exit the handicap mode. There we go. Now it's showing the pictures. Because, you know, there's some figures in here that might be kind of cool to get at a discount. I mean, I did tear this guy apart to pieces and use them for scrap pieces, so maybe I should get a new one that's intact. I did buy a bunch of these. I have a couple of her, a couple of her. I don't know. Maybe get another 4-pack. Ho, 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 ho. We shall see. So, again, I want to know from you guys, are you planning on getting Vultak? And are you already club members? Or are you going to wait until it comes out for non-club members? You know, I'm thinking the limit 1 is just the club member limit. I'm thinking hopefully once they release it to everybody, it will be... let's take a look here. Let's see, club members can buy this figure while supplies last, limited one per member. During this early access window, limited units will be made available to Club Grayskull members. Beginning March 25th at 9 a.m., figure will be available to general public. And I'm guessing then they'll release the quantity to more. I find it hard to believe this figure would sell out. I mean, he's not really that spectacular, I don't think. I mean, I didn't watch She-Ra. You guys got to tell me, is this like a sought-after figure that everybody wants and is going to sell out in minutes? Or is this like, he's just a henchman that is kind of cool, but not a sell-out ability figure? Let's take a look at the close-up pictures one more time. I don't know. I don't know. And the wings are cool. It's like they pop into his back right there in the armor. I do like the robot. I mean, I guess you can get one and then go back and buy a few more later on at general prices or general. Because the robot's pretty cool. Looks like it's one solid piece, though. I don't think there's any articulation of that robot at all. It's just a chunk of plastic. It's probably hollow. Hopefully the back's not hollow. Hopefully just the inside or the bottom up. And again, he is part of the cartoon collection, so we got the X on the legs instead of the other ones we have. I'm still on the fence about this. I guess I'll put it in my cart tomorrow morning. I'll see how much shipping is. If shipping's outrageous, I may wait until later. I gotta admit though, Bo is gonna be cool. I can't wait for Bo. I can't wait. Yeah. Anyway, I think this is the end of my video. Post in the comments. Let me know what your decision is. If Bo is... Not Bo. I got Bo on the mind now. If Vultak is going to end up in your collection or just end up just being another figure that you skipped because you don't value Vultak completely. And I can understand that. I mean, he's not a high lister for me. He was never one that I said, yes, this is the Horde. It's more like, oh, this is a one-off character is what he always seemed to be to me. And if you guys are, you know, again, tell me in the comments, say, hey, no, this guy is totally awesome, Hero. You are wrong, and I've been waiting for this figure. I cannot wait. I bought 18 versions of him in classics. Let me know. Or you're like, yeah, he is a definite pass. And that is it. Anyway, let me go back to the website. And that is all that I have. So, good journey. Bye now.
If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it.